What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the stream. I was just trying to read what the live stream said. Streaming no game, down the rabbit hole, birdhouses and UV resin project. Capital P. Well, not paying attention to things. Well, welcome back to the stream. It is Wednesday. It is the 6th already. Wow, it's June 6th. It's crazy. This week has been flying by just because I've been so busy with studying, doing projects, and then like school, and then school projects. A lot of things going on. Anyways, last week we were working on the birdhouse. I kind of want to continue working on that and getting that project buttoned up. I need to mix a couple greens and maybe I'll just paint pen it. I really haven't decided. It's going to be kind of messy, but we have our birdhouse. It's hanging right here. So we'll be working on this little guy. I was thinking about casting some UV resin in where the yellow is to give it like a glass look. Maybe painting like a little silhouette. Be kind of cool. So that's kind of the plan. And then we're going to hit it with some green moss and then maybe paint the fence brown a little bit. And yeah, that's the plan. Put the mushrooms back on, put the little bird on the roof, and then call it a day. And then put our UFO and alien and rabbit in the bottom. So, a few things to do there. And then if we have the UV resin out, I was working on this project where I took hairspray and I did a coat around this. This has dried for a few days, so I don't know if it's going to work the way it should. We're going to still give it our best shot. If not, we're going to end up with a really interesting piece of resin with like a puzzle piece coming out of it. It should be kind of cool. But yeah, we're just going to experiment with that a little bit today. Hopefully everything goes well. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So we're going to jump into the studio. Here we are back into the studio where all great things happen. So let's get to painting. I need to do the greens. So my plan was I want to do it the lazy and easy way. And I just need to get the effect, really. So that's going to be my main goal here is we're looking for a kind of a mossy green effect. I also want to paint these fence strips and get a good idea of what I'm going to do. Here, we'll zoom kind of in. So I got much space. That looks like a good shot. So my idea is these little have really nice ones, and then there's a little janky one that's cut. Okay, so there's one that can go here. I actually like the white. I think it should be brown, or I could do it black. This look good black? A black little fence around it. I just think the white's too bright. For it to be all mossy, or it just needs to be brown. I feel like that brown is not going to last. Let's just check it out. We'll let it dry. We're gonna give it a good college try, but I don't think it's gonna last. And where is it hard to paint in those cracks? Right? I don't know. Let's next put the green on, the moss. Put the moss in here. kind of important. Where the moss is growing. How are we going to get this moss effect? It's like a I need to actually also make the color too. There's just so much green on my desk. I have a hard time like visualizing what's happening here actually. Yeah, like my desk is green, everything's green. um, where is a brush that I don't have to do like matte detail? I don't need a matte detail brush. I need just something that's smaller than my average. There it is. There it is. Yellow. And then I think I dropped my little thing down the back. Just gonna grab one of these real quick. Am I even watching restream? Did it ever changed over, right? Oh my damn, restream is lagging like crazy. It was on like the intro. So I just need a little bit of yellow here. This project has so many different like layers, depths, and skills. Like, okay, we're gonna do resin casting and we're gonna do a birdhouse. Which means if we're gonna do the yellow glowing inside, is completely fine. That means the bottom's got to be yellow too. Is also fine. It's always hard when you paint like the bottom area like that. It's like, okay, well now what? Okay, good thing I have to paint the side next though. So I'm just gonna give this like one more college coat. Okay, now I need to get a couple different shades of green. I want it to be a little bit darker too. Put a little bit of blue. Just a hair of blue. Just like the tiniest amount of blue. Oh, come on. Let me hold on to this. Jesus. It like would not move over far enough for me to grab it for some reason. Just things go that way sometimes. It's annoying. Everything tries to go wrong. Okay. Get this back with this like bright color because we'll put so like that's a much better green than that marker green. Of course you're gonna have um that green moss all over like the edge. It's gonna pretty much be everywhere. It might take a little bit of a break to give some breathing room to the wood, but not very much. Let's get around this corner. Just like creeping down the front corner of this building. It's kind of what we want. This look, and I don't really know how to do moss. I'm sure there's a better way to layer it on this small scale. I don't know though. So we're just kind of fooling around and making it up as we go. Best way to do things. Best way. Okay, well, there we go. Some more yellow and green. These trays are so light as they move around. Okay. Dollar store trays, you're definitely a loss. I'm gonna stack you on top of each other so you're not so annoying. So basically you have 6 trays that can only serve as one function. Disposable, really, which my least favorite type of thing. We have enough disposable junk in this world. We should really recycle the things that take time to make. Well, actually, I could probably wonder if some UV resin would go in there if it would get stuck. Let's try something weird when we're done here. Okay, so like the moss comes down the front. Sorry, I was over there doing things. We're gonna think there's gonna be moss growth like underneath the brim. Heavy on this edge. This house. Like kind of not so much on that side. And then the same, well, we're going to do a little bit more on the back. We're going to go halfway on the back. And we're going to paint it really because there's so much moss. There's really no we'll fade it off towards the back, but this house is more of a southeast facing house. I think that's what it would be. Correct me if I'm wrong. In order for the grass moss to grow on this side. Okay. No, because we tried the golden paint and resin before and it didn't work like we wanted it to. Kind of have to like outline where the moss is. And the brighter green stuff is probably on the top. A little bit of moss on this side maybe. Just a, like a peak. Maybe a patch over here. Right. But nothing like this side. This side is just covered in moss, which is great. That's what we want. That's the look we're going for. I think it looks pretty good, right? Covered in moss. The darker patch a little bit. Maybe just some moss right here in the bottom corner. Just randomly. I guess the question is, do we put moss on this front little sill here? That is the question. I feel like maybe we should put a little moss growing. All right. That looks okay, I think. All right, what's my next step to this whole project? Painted in that. I think this looks pretty. Oh, I just put my finger in my moss. Oops, sorry. My hat got in the way. I apologize. I looked up at the screen. I was like, what is going on over there? Oh, it's my hat. Okay, good. So I think that's good for what we want to do there. I think the bottom's dry. Or I really hope it is. If it's not, well, too bad, too sad. I think we're good on our green. I think we should really dial in our mushrooms. And I need to get. Speaking of which, I am quite thirsty. Almost out of water though. You know. Get some more. Her mouth's so full. ASMR. Everyone has to pee now. Okay. All right. what I wanted to do is I wanted to knock out some of these mushrooms and get them a better red. The red that's on there is just kind of dull and boring. It's the Sharpie red, which, to be honest, the Sharpies do pretty well at covering things, but the red's just not as red as I'd want it to be. So here we're gonna add some red. Right. Oh yeah, that's a red. That's like bright red. It's the red we want. I don't know how I'm gonna dry these, but I think that's okay. All those things are all right. Oh man, there it goes. Right, rolling. Rolling. Okay. There's a couple other ones I want to do. I just hope these ones don't roll down my desk. Stop rolling around. Why is this paper towel so round? Jesus. I'm telling you, like, just dumb things. Dumb things. Just making life crazy. Like, I could have returned it the other way when I put it down, and that would have solved a lot of other problems. But for some reason, I didn't. And so that led to all sorts of other problems. But to be honest, the fix is so easy. Just like half an idea. There's that. And this one. Gonna finish painting. Boom. Great, right? Fantastic. I'm gonna leave that on there because it doesn't matter. I want to paint a little bit more roof tiles, but I need a brown. So we're gonna have to make a brown. I'm gonna use this one. Is that what we want? Is it the brown one? Brown's pretty dark. I need a different shade. Why does it always come out that shade? Is that the only shade I'll get unless I add... Just add a little bit of yellow. Experimenting, right? Okay, so I'm gonna just I can only paint one side of the fence at a time. But I need to paint both because yeah, it does. The front is much more important than the back. Let's just worry about one side really. I should do the back first and then flip it over, but let's be honest, I might only have enough paint to do the front, so let's just try to get the fronts done. Did I not cut another one? Why am I missing? Oh, here's one. Okay, fence is getting painted. The moss is getting done. I like all things and where they're headed. We just need to paint like, even if there's a broken section of fence, which I don't think there has to be, I think these four will do what we need them to do. I'm gonna make sure these four get painted for sure. So we're gonna do a quick paint on the back sides of them if we can. That will help them look a little bit more finished. I feel like I got some more paint on this side. Let's just take a quick the best we can. It doesn't have to be perfect. It would just be nice if there is some paint there. Sorry guys, I'm painting over here on this paper towel way in the corner. It's not helpful. I should be paying attention to the stream. Sometimes I just get lost in painting though, which is kind of why it's hard to stream painting, like especially when you really get into it. Not that I do, this is just like an hour of me spending time just learning or practicing a craft. Quiet time. Quiet but productive time, because I could definitely spend most of my time just zoned out in video game world. I try not to do all video game world and do things that do test my dexterity in other ways. So that's great. We got some fence posts painted, some fence pieces painted. What time is it? It's only 38. Nice. Do I paint the one my finger's on? No. We'll paint the one next to the one. Oh. Just too blocky here. It could be a patch of moss, but it just looks too weird. There, that looks better. It looks good. I think I could probably finish it today. Let's just shoot for that. I think I could draw a little silhouette of a cat in there. Might be difficult. This is going to be really hard to do. Oh, let me show you. Zoom in here. It's as far as I can zoom. I'm trying to draw this cat inside this little space, and now I gotta just color him in. I don't think he's gonna look that great though. His tail's so skinny. And you can't have any light coming through him because otherwise it means there's holes in him. His tail fatter. There we go. I think that's better. I fixed it. There's a little cat in that one. I'm put a little mouse in this one if I can. Okay, there's my mouse. And then on the other side, I got my cat. I think that's okay for my cat. Oh no. Oh man. It's kind of not painted all over. It's alright. Just gonna do a quick blot. Blot, 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 blot. It's okay, it's good enough. Okay, now. Man, that's so much work. Okay. I'm not gonna have time to do both. I either finish the birdhouse, which I would really like to do. If I could just knock the birdhouse out, I'll be super happy. So let's try to finish the birdhouse. Now, what I need is my UV light. I'm gonna back this out. I'm gonna grab my little UV light here because I need it. Let's just keep this out now. It's like a lot of work just to get the kit out for. So I'm gonna UV light. I'm gonna put a little bit of casting resin in there. We're gonna UV light that cat in permanently forever. Is it the best cat? No. Will it work? Yes. Here we go. We're just gonna make it look better. Hopefully. Right? There we go. Nice. Okay. Now we're gonna we just need a thin layer. We're gonna fully cure this one. There might be a bubble in it. Doesn't matter. Just want to see what it looks like. Just kind of testing, doing testing. Man, it's been a long week. I really want to throw my my hot glue gun on and get ready to glue these little tiny pieces on. It's really what my next step I want it to be. But where's my blue jay? There it is. My blue jay looks okay. My mushrooms are okay. I could have probably put a little paper cutout of a cat in there and it would look pretty cool too, but maybe next time. Can you use casting resin as glue? Can I use it as low form glue? Probably. You know this game, the UV resin waiting game. Do 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 do. I guess the next thing is I gotta clip the fence. Oh, right. Split the fence in two and then make it so that there's like a back gate. That was a good idea. Could do that. Okay, there we have it. Now we have a little hard casting resin that makes it look like a window. It's pretty cool. Compared to the other side that has no window. Zoom it in. It's got like a little extra window shine to it. It wasn't very level, but still worked out. We're gonna do the mouse now next. Here we go. Maybe I can make the window thinner. And that window might be a little too deep. I just needed a light coat on the window. Okay, I'm gonna hold this one straight, try to get it better. We're just gonna do a 60-second cure on this one. $60 is even a long time. So there we go. It's still too soft. I'm going to do another minute casting. And while we wait for that, we're going to, I want to get our fence ready. Then I need to draw the rabbit and the alien on the bottom. I may be able to do that with, well, if I do that with this one and the green one now, it'd be fine. With the super wide green. Or the regular green. Better use a small one. The bunny I should use a small one too, but I don't think. We'll see. We're coming up on the end of the hour. Alright. Nice. Nice little window glass in there. That's pretty cool. It's a cool little effect. Okay, the bottom I need to draw my alien with his head sticking out. So he's looking. He's got like his head. Like fingers over the edge. It's a new one. I've never done fingers over the edge before. Okay. I'm going to color it all in green. And I need bunny too. So how am I going to fit bunny in there? I'm going to use the big marker. He's just a square. And some ears. Okay. There they go. There's those two. And just come in with this and try to like help it a little bit. This thing looks dry. Should throw it out. There's a decent nib in it though. All the small ones, the nibs seem to work fine for long periods of time. It's the big stuff that dies. Nope, that's not gonna work. I just don't have any white hand paint it or Sharpie marker. There we go. And we're gonna draw the bunny. You need more of this. It's okay. We're just gonna do it. Doesn't really matter the color. Project way too complicated. This is my first birdhouse, really. Not really, it's my third birdhouse. So they're just getting really intense now. You know? So much more demanding. There we go. Okay, good. Good, and good. I should put some of the black eyes in there. That didn't go well. That looks pretty ugly. What was I thinking? got to dry. I want to hot glue and be done. I think that's where we should try to get to. Hot glue. Hot glue. No one's gonna know. It almost glues just with the. Okay. We got this. Oh, Kylie's here. Yeah, it is quite the production. Always is quite the production. Oh, it's 9 o'clock already. Come on, hot glue gun, heat up, please. I also put some casting resin inside the window frames in order to give it a more glass look. I drew a little cat silhouette in there. And on the other side, there's a little tiny mouse. I thought the casting resin would be cool, and since this was already hot glued to it, it seemed like a no-brainer. But what would be cool is I could probably make these little tiny frames, then do these casting resins, and it would be these little picture frames. I don't know. Anyways, got more moss on it. Did moss, did that. Just waiting. Hope, and now we're going to pray and hope this fence does not melt. Okay, ready, set, go. Thin line of glue. Thin line of glue. No glue, just kidding. It's not quite hot enough. It says it is, but it does take like a second more to warm up. And these things like to just run my batteries dry, so I'm trying to get like as much as I can done. Okay, almost done. We're gonna try to get this done. I want to do it in the next 10 minutes though. So that's my plan. 10 minutes to finish. I'm trying to get like major control with the hot glue gun. Not too much, not too little. That's why I'm shaking a little bit. Oh no. Pressing it down without getting strings attached. Oh well, it'll look cobwebby. It'll be fine. No one will know. Who's gonna know? I'm gonna know. Who's that gonna bother? No one, except for me. Don't think about it. Oh, don't scratch either, because then the brown comes off. Oh no. Oh no. We lost some brown. That's okay. We'll touch it up. I'll just do some touch up later with some swampy green. Okay. One down. Oh no, it already went. It already went flat. I'm telling you, this hot glue gun just wrecks batteries. Okay, there we go. That's good. Press it down. Don't get your hand stuck. Okay, fantastic. Did I not paint the back of this fence? Okay. Man. I'm gonna run out of hot glue gun time. Okay, fine. No one cares. 10 minutes to finish this project. Like, how many times am I going to work on this project? It's a 99-cent birdhouse. It needs to be completed. Right? Like, let's go. Stop dilly-daddling. Get on with your life. Do something else. Go outside, right? How many planks do I need? I need 4, which was exactly what I thought I needed. Okay, I'm going to break it off there. I'm going to break it off. I'm going to cut it off on this side. I'm running out of time with the hot glue gun, so we just got to be quick. Come on. Okay, there we go. It should be scored enough that it'll break. Great. Glue. Whoops. Now I'm making mistakes. Now I'm making mistakes. It's okay. Seamless. Oh, hot glue. Seamless. Okay. Fantastic. Excellent. Man, there's so much gross glue all over the place. It's gonna make me like feel like it's tacky, which it is. I like really clean glue, but there's like strings and stuff everywhere. That's okay. Keep going. We still have other things to glue though. So let's go. Mushroom number 1. Put a dot of glue on the bottom, maybe around the base a little bit. We're not going to be able to get in there again. So we're going to stick this guy right here in the front, right next to the fence. Maybe lean him up against the fence a little bit. Tilt him in. Like that. So put one right there. We're going to give him a little friend. He needs a little bit of glue. Sorry. I'll zoom out. Give him a little bit of glue. Okay. Hot, hot, hot tamale. Oh, don't pull your strings. Just leave everything until everything is cooled off and dried. Right? Okay, there's 2 more. 1 more mushroom needs to go on the other side, on the other corner. Could put it in the back. Ooh, like, yeah, I like it right there. Okay, good. Just behind the fence, it looks really nice. So on the back, I put it right back here in this corner, right where our white fence post is. So maybe that'll help hide it. Not loving that glue job. Let's keep going. Great, even more messy. Look at that. I got like 3 strings coming off this one. Come on, break, please. Nope, you're not going to. Like I said, I can pick out all the glue later that I don't. That's gonna bother me. Oh man, this is so gluey. We're not gonna talk about it. I'll just paint over it. It's going to be my mission. Okay. So if we can get this one out of here, this little guy has a special place because he's slanted. So this little guy goes on the roof like a chimney. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to stick the glue down a little bit to the base. All right. And then last but not least, out of all the things that we have to glue to this piece, we got the blue jay who sits right on the top of the house. I'm going to glue him a little bit better, kind of right across the stomach. So I'm going to put the glue on here, and then I'm going to set the jay on top. Again, a string, such a long string. So now we have the blue jay, the moss covered house, the cat inside the window. We have the fence that needs a little bit of touching up, which next time I'm just going to mix some quick color. I might put some dots on the mushrooms. But as far as I'm concerned, I think this one we're going to call good. I think we're done. Right? And it's 9:10 exactly. We got everything glued in that we needed. I can clean up the little strings now. They're everywhere. They're hanging all over me. Like cobweb. Because I was just trying to use such a thin amount, so like anything was just like this. Stick to. I wonder if there's like you can put water on your hands or like baby powder or something to keep from sticking. You know what? I'm here. I don't want to come back. I'm gonna just do something real quick while we're here. I want to finish these. Oh. I'm gonna take whatever's left of this red, mix it in with this green. See if I can wake up this brown that's already in here, as well as just get enough to do what I gotta do, which is perfect. There's like a little tiny piece of. Actually, how do I get that out? There we go. And I can even paint that little white fence post in between the mushroom. It's real hard. No, I can't do it very well. And I painted the mushroom. Now we gotta fix that. And we can come down here. I'm gonna take some of this off. Just going to quick paint. Right. Just give it a quick once over. So now the only thing I have to finish on this is to only thing I have to finish on this is to what was I gonna say? I mean, to be honest, it could be done right now. What is that? I'm just going to bring a little bit of more of a moss, like a softer feel to this edge. You know, just use the brown to kind of break it up a little bit because moss doesn't like grow exactly straight, right? And there's still some like brown spots in patches of moss. It's not going to be completely covered unless you're like super mossed up. I think that's good. I think that'll be great for my little birdhouse. We painted the fence. I'm taking too much time to do things that are useless. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for this one. I can't remember for the life of me what my plan is to do for the last part of this is to just... Okay, there's like just a little bit of green I could paint. Maybe add it to the fence a little bit. I'm going to speckle the fence. My thought process is that, oops, I speckled the mushroom. My thought process is, oh God. Okay, perfect. Everything's good. All right, let's hang this up to dry. Let's call it a night. Where's my hook? Turn that off, put that over here. Casting resin, I don't know where my hook went. It is kind of a little tiny thing and a mess of other things though, so I could see why I couldn't find it. And I don't think I have another one. This is the sad part. Okay guys, well while I try to look for like a tiny little ornament hook, I do have more. It's just in a box somewhere very deep, so I don't really want to go get one. Would like to find that one. Anyways guys, it's been fun. I need to clean up, maybe put my glasses on, maybe then I'll find it. As soon as I start cleaning up, I'm sure it'll pop up. But I think that's going to be it for this one. Let's take a look one last time at the final product. A blue jay up there on top. We got some moss. We got that cat in that window. Zoom in. The bird on the house, the cat in the window, some mushrooms on the side. We got some moss that covers that side of the house. No moss on this side really, because it's on the southeast facing side, southwest facing side. I don't know, one of those. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back here next time, hopefully. Monday will be our next episode. But other than that, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you have some fun weekend plans. Guess what I found? It was sitting in my lap. Like it would. Ornament hanger, and then this goes up, and above the workspace right now on a elastic fidget with a binder clip hooked to it. Seems like a great Oh man, it's hanging a lot lower than it was last time. Okay, and I can see all these little strings hanging off it, which will drive me crazy. Anyways, guys, I gotta clean up here. Yeah. Well, thanks. The windows were just kind of a fun thought. I was like, I wonder if I could make a window for my birdhouse using this technique. But what really that opens up is I could make little brooches with their own polymer clay frame, you know, and put fun pictures in there for people. And I mean, I can make all sorts of things. The possibilities of making things becomes endless when you have like when you know how to use different mediums. And then when you start mixing them together, and you're like, whoa, I wonder if I could do this and this technique together and this technique. And I wonder if this works with that technique, if it works with watercolor, if it also works with alcohol markers, and so on and so forth. And then just blending and experimenting and doing more blending. Okay. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. I have graduation parties and all sorts of other things to go to. So, like, this won't stop until the day I get done with school. But what's also exciting is I think I'm going to put Alaska on the books. I think I'm going to be going in the middle of July this time instead of going at the beginning. So that should be fun. But then I don't know. Should it be middle of July straight to California? At the middle of July, all of August? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much streaming I feel like I should be doing, or because at this point with the stream, as much as I enjoy it, it really just keeps me on track to doing projects and getting things done. As far as it like building income or taking it to the next level, I really haven't thought about it. Although there's new news out on Twitch that you can become affiliate and get paid for streaming a lot earlier now, and you don't have to wait so long to get monetized, which could be a game changer. But I still don't have that many viewers to even get monetized with 3 viewers. It's like it's crazy. Anyways, that's other news. I ended up cleaning off the whole workspace, so that's good. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will see you back here next time. Have a good night.